Hi, I'm Scarlett. I'm a first year primary education student at York St John University, and these are 5 things I wish I knew before I came to uni. So the first thing is food. I did not realise how difficult it was to actually get a good, healthy, fulfilling food shop and actually be able to create however many meals I needed to in the week. I've only recently started doing weekly shops. I could just pop back and forth because my accommodation is quite close to the shops, whereas it's not next year, and I was wasting quite a lot of money going back and forth. Another thing is I didn't realise how busy I would be at uni. Even in the first couple of weeks before we started lectures, it was crazy. Like, we were going out quite a lot, and I think it is something that you should try and do, try and socialise as much as you can, meet different people, but at the same time I didn't realise how exhausted I would be, how ill I would get. So I think I didn't do this enough. Try and prioritise getting enough to eat, sleeping enough, and then also prioritising yourself whilst you're busy doing things at uni. Another one, and this is very random, but things that you think you're going to buy when you get there, things like pins and dryers, like airers for washing, they will probably be sold out. Shoe racks as well. It took me about 2 weeks to get all of those because everyone else had bought them when they moved to uni. So if you're thinking about buying things like that when you get here, maybe have a think about how many students are also going to be getting those before you come. The next thing, and it's something that I feel like I've said before, but you're not going to get on with absolutely everyone. There are people that you meet during Freshers Week, and you've probably heard this, you might not see them ever again, and so I think you just have to try and speak to as many people as you can. And if you don't necessarily get on with people, that's okay. Of course you can still be friendly, but for example, flatmates, like, just being civil is enough, being respectful. They're not all going to be your best friends, and I think it's something I was really stressed about. It does take a while to kind of work out who you'd naturally be friends with when you're not kind of all shoved together in an accommodation or on a course. So just try and give yourself a breath and try and speak to as many people as you can. Finally, this is something that people do say, but honestly, uni goes so quick. One of my best friends moved out today. That's the end of her first year, and I'm moving out soon as well. And honestly, it's crazy. You actually finish relatively early. So a lot of my friends finished around May time and I finished around June. So you don't realise how quick it goes. So try and make the most out of it. I know everyone says this, but it's going to go really fast. So try and have as many cool experiences as you can.